Okay, Mrs. Smith, so before you discharge out of here, I would like to go over some nutrition things to help you with that wound healing at home in your extended care facility, okay? Awesome. So if you have any questions for me at all regarding any of the topics that we talk about, please feel free to stop me. Okay, awesome. So the first thing I would like to talk with you about is your protein. So your protein intake, we recommend 3 to 4 servings a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, one with each meal, and that fourth one can be a snack throughout the day, which can involve dairy. The dairy, you can have yogurt, you can have cottage cheese. Yes, eggs is a good source of protein for breakfast, very good. And with lunch and dinner, you can switch it up. You can have chicken, pork, beef, steak. Those have excellent sources of protein in them. I actually have a picture here for you. So with the healthy diet, would to help that wound continue to heal, I have a little chart here, and I will be sure to print this off and stick this in your discharge paperwork for you. So on here, I have a picture of the plate that you should have. These are the recommended. So you have your vegetables, your fruits, your grains, and that important one that we're talking about, protein, and that dairy. So that can be milk. Whatever type of milk that you like. You can like soy, almond, 2%, 1%, fat-free, all those different kinds of milk. Whatever milk that you drink at home. They have excellent sources of calcium in them as well. But with those fruits, you do have to be careful because they can have high sugar contents. And that leads me into another thing that we are going to talk about is your blood sugar level. Now, I understand that you are a diabetic, so you get your sugar taken regularly. So what we are going to continue to do is we are going to have you check your sugar before, which you are already doing before you start to eat, but now we are actually going to continue to check your sugar after you eat as well, just to make sure that we're staying below a certain level. The recommended level is 140, below 140. And so here I have this chart, okay? I have this chart. So before you eat with diabetes is between 80 and 130. So that 140 is actually recommended with people without diabetes. So we're going to look at this side. So with that 80 to 130 before you eat and below 180 after you eat. So we want to make sure that we stay within those ranges. If it gets higher than that, then they will be contacting your healthcare provider to see if we have any more higher interventions with maybe increasing your insulin to help those levels stay down, to help that wound healing so that that sugar doesn't get that blood. It's not sugary. It'll help those growth factors with that oxygen and closing up that wound and healing up that wound. So another thing is smoking. I know you smoke. You told us that you smoke 1.5 packs a day. So with that smoking, we want to try to decrease it, if not stop it. So with stopping it, instead of grabbing that cigarette, you got that urge, you want to grab that cigarette. Instead, you walk with a walker, I know. So instead of grabbing that cigarette, why not go outside, go for a walk? If it's raining, take a walk around your apartment, do a couple laps, go up and down the halls of the nursing home. But I know that with being at the home, that you need to have somebody with you at all times so that you do not fall, okay? Make sure to hit that bell. And we want to make sure get up and walking plus getting that pressure off that wound is very, very, very helpful. So with the smoking, with the 1 cigarette an hour, it actually stops the growth factors in the healing by 40 to 45%. So if you smoke 2 an hour, then it's going to stop that. So then if you put those two together, that's close to 80, 85%, 90%. So that's not going to help grow those growth factors, and it's not going to help at all with that healing factor. So we want to try to prevent from smoking as much as possible. Get a snack, try to just get your mind, chew some sugar-free gum because we want to keep that sugar level down. Okay? So those are the 3 things that I want to talk with you about. Do you have any questions for me at all? Yes, we do recommend that you have that protein every single meal. I do have a few questions. Can you name 2 proteins for me? Two foods. 2 foods that have protein. Good. Steak and pork. Good. And you can eat those for, yes, dinner or lunch. So blood sugar level, we want it below. Good, 180. And when do we check them? Good, before and after meals. Good. And smoking? Yes, take a walk or find that urge to replace it with something. Awesome, you did so well, Mrs. Smith. I hope the best for you, and I hope you feel much better.